welcome back to my channel, Thousand Life fam. If you're new here, my name's Jenaya and this is Live 1,000 Lives. Today we're going to be going over my July, August, and September wrap up. So, let's begin. So how I rate my books is through G from Book Roast's Copilot system. I will leave that down below and in the cards for you guys, so you can go check that out. It is a great system. For the month of July, I only read two graphic novels. That's it. So the first graphic novel I read was Descender Volume 1. And unfortunately, I was not a huge fan of this graphic novel. I didn't really enjoy it. This is about a AI who wakes up and discovers he's like alone on this like planet. He's trying to figure out what happened, and then all of a sudden people are after him. All I know is that I didn't enjoy it, so I won't be continuing on. I gave it a 3-star because I feel like it's more of a personal preference type of thing, not that it was bad. I just didn't enjoy it. For characters, I gave it a 6. For atmosphere, I gave it a 5. For writing, I gave it a 5. For plot, I gave it a 6. For intrigue, I gave it a 5. For logic, I gave it a 5. And for enjoyment, I gave it a 5. So it came out at 5.29, which is a 3-star. Kind of a lower 3-star, I believe. And then the next graphic novel that I read in the month of July was Raven, the Pirate Princess of Volume 5. It is one of my favorite graphic novel series of all time. For characters, I gave it a 10. For atmosphere, I gave it a 10. For writing, I gave it a 9. For plot, I gave it an 8. For intrigue, I gave it a 9. For logic, I gave it an 8. For enjoyment, I gave it a 10, which came out to 9.14, which is a 5-star. So those are the 2 books that I read in July. Let's move on to August. So in the month of August, I only completed 1 book. Yes, you heard me correctly. 1 book in the month of August. July and August, I was moving and things were just not working for me. I was just depressed and kind of freaking out about life, so it was not a good time. The book that I read in August was Angels Watching Over Me by Lorraine McDaniel. For characters, I gave it a 9. For atmosphere, I gave it a 9. For writing, I gave it an 8. For plot, I gave it an 8. For intrigue, I gave it a 9. For logic, I gave it an 8. For enjoyment, I gave it a 9. It came out at an 8.57, which is a 4-star. So that's great. Like, was super good. For the month of September, I only completed 2 books in September, which kind of stinks because I was doing Becca's Bookopoly-a-thon and I was doing the Magical Readathon. Failed Becca's Bookopoly-a-thon, did not fail the Magical Readathon. So I did 2 for the Novice Path. I can't remember which 2 they were for, but I had to switch some stuff around, but it worked out anyway. So the first book that I completed in December. What? The first book I completed in September was Dark Lover by, oh gosh, I think it's T.J. Ward or J.R. Ward. For characters, I gave it a 10. For atmosphere, I gave it a 9. For writing, I gave it an 8. For plot, I gave it an 8. For intrigue, I gave it a 10. For logic, I gave it an 8. And for enjoyment, I gave it a 10, which came out at a 9.00, which is a 5-star. So that one was super good. I so enjoyed it. I cannot wait to continue on that series. It was so good. The next book that I read was The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren, and I loved this book. Like, hardcore loved this book. For characters, I gave it a 10. For atmosphere, I gave it a 9. For writing, I gave it a 9. For plot, I gave it a 9. For intrigue, I gave it a 10. For logic, I gave it an 8. And for enjoyment, I gave it a 10. Came out at a 9.29, which is a 5-star. So, those are the books that I read in the months of July, August, and September. That's only 5 books, and 2 of them were graphic novels. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. That is all for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, please like this video, ding the little bell icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos. Consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can join the 1000 Life fam with us here. And please make sure that you comment down below so that I can connect with you better. And I would love to know what you have been loving so far in this year. What book has just wowed you? What book have you hated that you thought you might like? Etc. Leave all those comments down below for me. Please remember to check out my description box because there is all of my social media links so that we can be friends on any other platform. Also, remember my Amazon wishlist is in the description box if you want to check out the books and bookish things that I am interested in, or if you fancy sending me a surprise. I have mental health links in all of my videos from the start of 2021. If you or someone you know needs them, please use them. Remember guys, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you. So, keep on reading, and remember, stay safe and healthy, be happy and kind, and always love one another. See you in the next video. Bye!